Well, hello, and just a few comments on a new acquisition, the Horizon Pulse. This is a sports aerobatic model and has been around for quite a long time, the design, but this is a new size and format now available through Horizon, and of course it's now made in foam. And yes, as we would expect after test flying it, it does fly very well, but with one serious problem. On its maiden flight it landed like this, minus the top canopy. And the next flight, now with a rubber band installed, it landed like this. So obviously there's a serious problem. Doing a few aerobatics fairly low and in front of us, we could see that the fuselage was flexing enormously under load. And of course, when you've got a 3200 milliamp battery that adds quite a bit of weight, you can imagine there's quite a bit of weight involved to support when you're doing 3 and 4G maneuvers, which should be quite normal for this type of model. The strength should be sufficient without the canopy, but as you can see, the canopy is pretty flexible in its own right. And of course, if the fuselage starts flexing as well, you can see how it's soon going to jump out of its socket. The magnet's pretty strong, that's doing a good job. It's just the flexing that causes the problem. If we take that away, then I'm afraid this is really flexing. The fuselage is moving, the undercarriage, which is very strong, isn't. Let's just get a bit closer and you can see I'm not applying a lot of power. But this fuselage really is flexing. However, not all is lost. There is an easy solution. Just put some carbon fiber, in fact we're going to put 3 pieces along each edge of the top of that fuselage and the problem goes away. Add a few more dollars to the price of your model and you should have a lot of fun. Leave it as it is, you'll probably soon lose the canopy, and we think the weakness will soon manifest itself as some serious damage, probably just behind the trailing edge of the wing, where we would soon think it would snap. So we're going to put 3 pieces of carbon fiber in, one down each side of the fuselage, that is going to make the joint with the canopy rigid, and then probably we'll put a third one down underneath from the back of the wing through to the tail, and we think we should cure the problem. Well, there we go. 1 hour later the glue's dried and the job's done. And it's substantially firmer than it was before. Very little flex, in fact no flex. And just for good measure we put a little bit more carbon fiber, because we had it, onto the front of that canopy. So yeah, it should be pretty good. We'd like to see that flange a bit bigger and a bit more substantial, but I don't think our test pilot will be able to throw it off this time. Anyway, we'll give it a try. Job's over. Right, well this is our test pilot, Bryce. You flew it the first time. Now Bryce has been flying for about 18 months and he's just gone solo full size. He's 15 years old. So what do you reckon, Bryce? You flew it to start with.
Yeah, I flew it the first time and it was a really good plane to fly. Really nice, handled the wind. The only problem was when you put a few G's on it, the canopy fell off. So we decided to fix that, and now I'm going to try and pull it off again.
And it's pretty blowy and turbulent up there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's more wind again today, so we'll give it a run. I'll give it all I got. We'll see if we can get that canopy off.
Okay. Well, I certainly wouldn't like to be flying in that aeroplane. A lot of G. Okay, land it. Let's see if we've still got a canopy on.
Now that it's been fixed, it's really rigid to fly, really solid, and it really, any moves you put in it, no flex,